Greetings engineers, Brelin here from Grey Bee Gaming, and this is Material Energy Natural Capital, episode 22. So we have our steel production. Let's work on something else right now. We're gonna work on these furnaces here. These are the calculator furnaces. They're the first grade calculator furnaces. They are extremely slow. They're efficient, but they're very slow. So we're gonna upgrade these. And we're gonna upgrade these with some very great furnaces. Let me just grab a stack here. Oh, I have one here. So we are going to be using... Oh. Did I forget how to make these? Oh, there we go. Yes, we are going to be using furnaces. We are going back to old school. But we're going to be doing it a little bit different. So, what I want to use is I want to create something called, let me see the name here. I believe the external heater from Immersive Engineering. So this heats up furnaces that are next to it using RF, increasing the speed, and well, you can actually put more than one furnace next to it. So the idea is to have two furnaces, one next to each other, and having an external heater in between them. So it's going to split the heat between both furnaces and increase the speed. And since, you know, these furnaces are not running all the time, you can see here, this one just is not running right now. So the idea will be to, this external heater will be able to heat just one furnace at a time, making it even faster. So let's start working on that. Of course, since we are playing Natural Capital, we have to automate everything. So let's start with the furnace. Do we have some furnace automation? Let's start by calling our crafting logistics pipes. I'm gonna need more than 4, that's for sure. So let's see, do I have a couple in here? I think I have a couple in here. Oh, I have 40. Perfect. But you know what, guys? We're going to need more than that. So I'm going to call... you know what? Let's go with 30. Oh, let's just remove that pop-up. And we'll get 30 more made because we are going to need it. Perfect. So, to create... Do I have furnace? I do not have the recipe for furnace. So let's start with this one because that is the easiest one to do. Go back and, oh, this thing is so empty. I'm so sad about that. But, you know what? That's okay. It happens. Let's go over here. Let's try and find an empty slot. Wow, we're going to run out of space over here. Disabled IC2. Really? Okay. Are we using IC2? There's literally no IC2 being run right now. I have no idea why I'm getting this message. That's a little bit curious. Okay, so let's start with these workbenches here. I'm going to call for a stack of them. I'm also going to start with some planks. Let's go with 64 of these just so I can start making my own workbenches for now until I get all these 64 here because we are running out of workbenches. Or actually, oh, we're not. I keep forgetting to look into here. I have a bunch of spare stuff of pretty much everything. Oh well. Okay, so let's go over here. We have 2 spaces here. Perfect. So let's go with the first one. Easiest one. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we have a furnace. So let's put a crafting here. Right click. Import. That one's done. How easy was that? External heater, though, is going to be a little bit more complicated. But you know what? Not that much. Let's go see what we need to make this thing. So we need copper wire coil, redstone, iron, and copper. So what do we need to make a copper wire coil? LV wire coil. I do believe we already have that in our system, and an iron ingot. So type in coil here. Yes, we do have that. So let's start. I believe I needed 8. Yes. And I need some iron ingots. You know what? Just give me 64. Nope. 64, please, because I'm going to be using it for a bunch of other stuff. Perfect. So with those heaters, we'll finally start doing something. Well, we probably should have been doing 21.5 episodes ago, but in every other mod pack, that would have been done a long time ago, but this is Natural Capital. Things are done differently over here. So I have these, I have these. Perfect. Let's go up top here. This is the last one. Oh, right. I don't actually need 8. I just need 1. And this is done. Import. All done. Are these really all filled? We have been... Look at all the stuff we've been making. There has been a lot of automation right now. So let's start another row. Over here. Do I have enough space here? I could put another one, but there's stuff moving around constantly. And I would hate to break that chain. So let's go on top here. And what do I want? Oh yes, I want the coil. So this is why I got 8. Because I wanted to make one. Perfect. LV copper coil. Copper coil. Sorry. I believe this was the iron. I needed red. Oh, I forgot that this thing is empty. Okay, let's go get more stuff. You know what? I should get a bunch of stuff right away. So let's go with 64 of these, 64 of these, 64 of these. Just grab a bit of everything just to refill my little pack here. There we go. And nope. Let's go with 16 here. That's pretty much everything I'll need. This. Did I do copper? I did not do copper. You need copper. Copper is the first thing I needed. Okay, perfect. So I'll have a little bit of everything to do some more automation. Why did I get 0 workbenches so far? Still says 64. Oh no, I did get... Okay, so this thing... Okay, it's producing. It says 64 because that's how many I was supposed to get, but here you can actually see... That's actually pretty nice. You can see the whole process that it's working. If I'm going to crafting logistics pipe, you can see here everything that it needs to craft to get to that point. So that is pretty sweet. Put this here. Extras go there. Thank you, sir. Okay. Now, I have redstone, I have copper, and I did not mess it up. Wow, I'm surprised. Okay, import external heater. Okay. So let's dump this in here. I want furnaces. You know what? Just give me 64 furnaces. We should have more than enough for a while here. And how many heaters do I want? Well, copper, I don't have a lot of copper right now, so just give me 4 for now. So this is what I really like here. If I go here, it tells me I have all the wire coils that I need. I have all the iron ingots that I need. So it's just making 4 copper wire coils to the 4 external heaters. That is very, very sweet. And I believe it's 15 seconds. I don't know. It's calculating that 15. Maybe it's like an amount of complexity that it needs to do its job. I'm really not sure. So for now, I'm not going to remove these. I'm going to do this in between episodes. Just cleaning up all this stuff. But these guys here, you know, they're not being used. So they are going away. I'm not going to remove this because I need to keep it. But we will be putting you here. And you here. And I should have one heater. Yes, I do have one heater done. Okay. I'm not even sure if it's going to work with this or if I need to put... Oh. Well, that answers that. So I actually need... Huh. I need old-timey power. How am I going to pull power out of my system over here? Because I don't want to use that power. This power is limited. I think we're pulling like 320 RF per tick. And the crusher is using most of that right now. Okay, well this is disappointing. Maybe I need to put something here just to get it to start. Nope, nope, nope. It really needs old-timey power. Okay, so how do we get this power to work? Well, we need to feed it something else that's going to trade the power in between. What are we going to use? What's the easiest thing I could create to just feed RF inside of this machine? I believe this does not work. Wow. Okay. Is it because it's under it? Maybe you can't have power under it? Try the hammer here. Sometimes you can change the input. Oh, I'm so happy I tried this. Okay. Well, this fixes one problem. So, if I put this here now, look at that speed. Yep, that is a lot faster than what these guys are producing right now. So, we're going to be putting... Well, how do I want this to work? I want this guy to produce ingots for me. Do I want an unlimited amount of ingots? Is really the question right now. Because I might need to do like some electrum, which is mixing up gold and silver dust. But if this guy is processing all my dust, I'm not gonna have that dust. Let me think here. You know what? I'm gonna put everything in ingots right now. And later on, if I need electrum or stuff like that, I'll redust it and then put it back into ingots through a crafting system. So we'll be looking at that later on, but for now, we just need to have all of this dust inside of ingots. So let's get working on that. The question being, do I do like the crushinator over there? So, meaning I dump everything inside of one machine, or do I split the job? I think I'm going to split the job here because I would not want to wait hours on end for these ingots to get made. So I'm going to use two of them to split the job between them. If I go over there, I do not remember how many inserters I used. I believe it is 2, right? Plier modules. 1, 2, 3. Okay. I used almost 4, so I actually need... Yeah, I need at least Mark 3s to have 2 slots to insert, 1 slot to pull out. Huh. So, you know what? It's just the same cost to make the big ones. So, we'll just use. Oh, I have some Mark 4s, a bunch of Mark 2s, but these are only two. So one inserter, one extractor. I would need to have a bunch of furnaces for this to work. But is it really a problem if I have a lot of furnaces? I don't think so. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna go Mark 2. I'm gonna request 2 for now. Because I'm not sure Mark 2 if it's even 2, because 5 is 8. So if I get 3 with these, that's gonna be fine. And anyway, right now, all we're doing is ore doubling. We're just starting off for fun. You know what we should have been doing a long time ago? Basic ore doubling. Later on, we're going to be switching to a much bigger process with a bunch of machines that are going to be linking together and producing, I think it's like 5 or 6 times ingots per ore. So it's going to be very, very different. But for now, we just need ingots to get started. We need those basic materials so that we can create massive amount of stuff. So, go over here. Where are these Mark 2s? I don't know how many they have. Mark 2? Oh, it's just 2 slots. One inserter and one extractor. So, you know, I could create crafters for these and say, okay, make me 6,000 ingots of iron and then put inside of this one. But then it would be just one item. So I need a lot more than that. Go over here. Let's see if I have any extractors. Do I have extractors? I do not have extractors. I believe that's probably part of the stuff that I lost. No, okay. Standard or Mark 3? I'm going to go with standard because Mark 3 are pretty expensive to make, and I made these, but you know, the Crushinator outputs very, very fast, so that's why I got these. For the standard stuff, we're going to try Mark 1s, and we'll see. You know, if it's just too slow, and these furnaces are now really fast because of the heaters, we'll adapt. We'll adapt. Let me just fill this thing here so I have some space. Yes. Cool. Okay. These 5 here. Now I need some active supplier modules. Supply items to them. And what should I start with? What do I have the most of? Size. I seem to have a lot of lead, which is so ironic. But you know what? We're going to start processing lead first. Thank you. Well, if I want to process it, I need some of it. Let's go with 1. I'm just going to call up whatever dust that I have here. Osmium? Do I need osmium dust or do I need the ingots? I don't even know. So I'm going to skip it for now. I'm going to go with copper. I don't even know what that does. Okay. And magnetite. Is that? Does that even go? Magnetite. No, there's no... No, there's only dust. And all you can do with it is make a smaller pile of dust. And all you can do with that is make a bigger pile of dust. So magnetite dust is useless from what I can see. Well, there's probably uses you can pull out later, but we'll see. Okay, so copper. I need copper, so that's pretty good. Yeah, 400, 800. I need copper because a lot of this stuff that I'm making right now uses a lot of copper. How much steel do I have? Oh, pretty good. Our steel is going up. I need to leave that server running so I can keep producing more steel, but that's okay. We do have some big plans for steel later on. Okay, let's put you in here. Active supplier. You're going to go with lead for now. And I'm going to put reactor module. So, you're going to call up something? Is that you? Yes, it is you. No, why are you leaving? Why did that not work? Oh, it's probably trying to put it on the bottom. So I need to tell him to put the stuff on top. So how do we do that? Let's go over here. And we need North. Sneaky upgrades. So we're going to request 2 for now. I'll request more later. I'm not sure if I've automated the construction of those. I'll have to look at that. Because ideally, we might need a bunch if we want to make a bunch of furnaces. Did I? Oh, they're already there. Okay, cool. So, to use a sneaky upgrade, you need to do something that I completely forgot how to do. I thought it was right click with a... Oh, no. Wait. Logistics pipe controller. Hello, you. There we go. It's been a while. It has been a long time in between episodes like 20 and 21, so... And we haven't done this stuff since we've been working on sugar canes. If you guys remember, I think it was like episode 6 or 7 that we worked on that, so it's a long time ago. So I put in Nort. And... Nope. You don't want to input Nort? Can be applied to all pipes and item sync modules. Oh, come on. Okay, is there a sneaky top? Up. Okay, I need a sneaky up upgrade. Just put it in. Okay, so I'm gonna make this one by hand for now. But we'll need to mass produce sneaky up upgrades. Oh. Combination, Nort. Now I have a bunch of Nort because that is how these guys work. But sadly, it seems the furnaces probably need up. So we're going to create one just to see if it works. I need glue. I need iron chipset. What else do I need? Oh, I need 2 glue, 2 paper. Another glue, please. Paper. Do I have any paper? I have a couple of paper. I'll have to see about making more. Maybe automating paper production. Actually, it might be automated. Craft? Yes, it is automated. Perfect. Wanted to make sure here. You know what? Let's just get a couple of stacks. Put it back inside the machine so we don't have to wait next time. Pretty sweet. Because I think we have enough sugar canes to produce a couple of sheets of paper. We should be good on that side. Okay, so I want these 2. I want you. Want these two. And then I want redstone. Perfect. Sneaky upgrade up. Put this in here. And now do your work. Gotta wait for it to call for something else. Let's keep sending it back. I'm sorry. Here it is again. Come on, come on. Up! And we have a winner. So, you know what we're going to do, guys? We're going to automate this. That is the rule. That is what we said. We need to automate. So I'm going to get one of these. One of these. One of these. And I already have paper here, so perfect. We have to abide by the rules that we've set, or else we're falling into anarchy. And that's not good. I've seen Mad Max. I know what happens if you don't follow the rules. Actually, speaking of Mad Max, we should get some water production, because this is really going to turn into Mad Max if we don't get some water around here. But you know what? It's for a future episode. Maybe episode 95 will have water. Okay. So we want the glue on top. This is what makes the actual upside. So if you look at down, you can see that the glue is below. And that's how it makes down. Paper below. Crafting logistics. We'll right click with our wrench. Import. Sneaky upgrades. I have not automated the chipset production right now. So it's this guy that's been making this stuff. So what I've been doing is just calling up a couple of stacks of this, a couple of stacks of this, and just dumping it over there for now, you know, just to get it done. Let's go sneaky. I have 30 that are up. Did I miss something? Did I just not see that I had a bunch of these up already without needing to? Okay, that's okay. It's just request 64. We'll get those that we have right now. And we'll be able to set up the other machine. So I'm just going to dump this in here. And this guy is going to start draining a lot of power. Look at all these beautiful lasers. This is a lot of power. I believe it is 40 RF per tick each block that's over here. So this is probably going to start all this machinery down there. That's really going to start pumping power. So you can see here all these flashing lights. Because now they're going to start using all this starch and start producing power, because right now they were just sitting on that million RF. Oh, by the way, if you guys figured out what batteries I should use in Natural Capital, I've not figured out. So far, these guys, you know, they have 1 million RF, and they hold it, so they're pretty much my batteries right now. I don't have any system to accumulate RF. If you guys have any suggestions, I'd be happy to hear it. So, this guy right now is producing... Oh, so there's 7 lead ingots right now. And now there's 8. So it's not pulling out. Why is it not pulling out? Huh. Okay, I'm confused. Okay, it's putting items in, but the extractor is not... Do I have an extractor? Yes, there is an extractor. Oh! Oh no. Okay, this guy has no directional thingy, but this guy can extract. So I can say extract from, which direction are we here? So east. No, this is north. So extract from north. Is it gonna work? No? Not working. The request mode partial does not seem to... Oh, right. It's only putting in one at a time. So what I need to tell him is, you know what? Just fill it up. You can put in partial amounts if you want. But you know what? I want 64 inside of this thing. Because right now it's just slowing down. So you should see a deluge. Now there's 5. It's gonna be 4. Oh, they're coming in. They're coming in. Perfect. So now I really need that extractor to work. So it is not north. Is it east? It is not east. Is it down? Is it down? I think it's down. Is that an ingot? Are you an ingot, sir? I believe you are. Yes. Okay, okay, perfect, perfect. So we do have it now. So what about the speed? So you can see right now, it's always at 15. So looks like the cooking speed is exactly the same speed as my extractor Mark 1. So I have two choices. I could create extractor Mark 2 or Mark 3 and make sure it's always empty, or I can just yoink, and now I'm done. Am I? Yes, it is. So I'm going to monitor this and just make sure that it doesn't fill up. But in theory, I should be good, because when this guy works, let's try the other one. Go over here. Right click. Oh, no, that's not what I want. So I want the Mark II here. Right click here. Supplier. Extractor. And I already forget. Right click with this. Up. Extractor is east. Was it? Was it east? No, it was down. Okay. Can't remember everything. It was like 30 seconds ago. That's a long time. Okay, so partial. Let's go with copper first. Click, 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 click. I could just put 32 and it's the exact same thing as putting in 64. It just looks nice putting in 64, you know? And I'm going to put in 10. Ren 1010. And I do know I have a lot of tin. The machine right now is producing... The crushinator is still working on tin. So I think I hit a tin vein or something like that, and it's producing just massive amounts of tin. If I go here, it's by size. Silver would also be nice. Okay, let's get 1 silver. And I'll put it like after the lead. I didn't notice that I don't have any gold. Do I have any gold? I have 35 gold grit, and that was probably produced because, you know, it's a byproduct of the crushinator. Sometimes going to produce a second one. So I do not have any gold ore in my system. And I'm pretty happy I have this 1K that I created with these Parcel pairs. If you guys remember what that was pretty nice. And that's how I got all this gold, because I would not have any gold right now. is crazy. Wow, that is so blue. Beautiful. Beautiful. So I'll be switching all of these machines up. Oh, 1, 1, 2. So 1, 1, 2. One of you guys is leaving. So we'll see who we pick. Well, it's probably going to be you. You're in the middle. Ooh, that's my rubber factory. So I'm going to be moving my rubber factory over here and putting something else with it. But yeah, it's keeping up. Everything is clean. Everything is beautiful. Hey, I think we've finally done it, guys. We have a complete ore doubling system on episode 22 of Material Energy Natural Capital. After about 40 to 50 hours inside of this pack, we now have an automated system generating ingots. That is very, very cool. Very, very slow. But you know, this is natural capital. This is how the way things are done. It is completely normal. So I'm going to keep you. I'm going to keep a couple of you. And in between episodes, what am I going to be doing? Well, I'm going to be changing this system over there, like we said. You know, we're going to be improving this whole thing. I want to make every dust. So in between episodes, you know, just boring stuff, copy, paste, all this stuff. So we're going to be doing this. Just to close out the episode, we're going to be doing our quest here. First of all, let's start with the creosote oil. Nope. Oh yes, that's one I want to do. Okay, perfect. I'll just wait for that one to fill. And you know what? Next episode, I think we'll have a look at that book, because Samuel Roy, that's the pack maintainer, has been putting a lot of time putting updates and improving the pack, and we've been doing like none of it right now. We've just been producing ingots. That's pretty much all we've done. So you know what? Next episode, we'll look at everything that we can do inside the quest book, and we'll start, you know, making some progress inside of this thing, you know. If you guys have any suggestions on things that you'd like to see me work on, just put them in the comments below. I'll be happy to start working on that. There we go. Claim rewards. Put that back in here. And we will dump all rewards with the rest. And also, if you have suggestions on what to use all these rewards on, there's probably new stuff that he's put in. I just did not look at it at all. So there's a lot of stuff here. Yeah, so just go through that, guys. Give me ideas on what you'd like me to see. Maybe blowing myself up with unstable ingots or stuff like that. So guys, this has been episode 22. I'm Brelin. Please subscribe for more content. Give me that little like button, comment for more stuff. And engineers, I will see you guys in the next episode.